Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to the Python programming series. So, in this video, we will discuss about the literals. Okay, in the previous videos, we will discuss about the variables and constants. Let's assign something in the variable. Okay, that means the literals. The literals is a raw data given in the variable and constants. In Python, there are various types of literals. That's mean numeric literals, string literals, collection literals, and a special kind of literals. So let us discuss about and let us saw something about the literals. Okay, let us first discuss about the numeric literals. Numeric literals is immutable. Okay, or that means unchangeable. Okay, numeric literals can be belong to types of numerical types. That means integer, float, and complex. Integer type means complete number. In the floating point number, there is a floating values, and that's accept the floating values. And then in case of complex number, in that number we can divide that number into the two parts. One is real part, another is imaginary part. So let us discuss. You can see here I write here some variables and with their values. That means in case of binary literals, okay, you assign them values like that way, and in case of very decimal literals, you can assign that values that way. And you can, in case of octal, in case of hexadecimal, we just write the values and assign these values, and that way. And that means this variable contains the hexadecimal, this variable contains the octal, and this variable contains the decimal values. Okay, let us start the how to write the float literals. Like this, float literals are written like that way, and it accepts for float values. Okay, in case of complex number, there is some imaginary part and there is some real part. Okay, let's print that part of code. And you can see in the first line there is the numbers literals. In case of integers, there is print all integer type variables. Okay, we are printing that things in all integer type variables. Okay, let's it's 10, it's 20, it's 200, is 300. That means which values we are putting in that these variables, that's our printed, that's values. Okay, let's, in case of float variable, to print the float, first float 1, that's mean 10.5. And in case of in case of this 1.5 e2, that means it's expressed as a exponential function. That means it's equals to just like 1.5 into 10. Okay, 1.5 into 10 to the power 2. Okay, that's line defines that's like that. Okay, sorry, it's this function. Okay, that's line defines that's like that. In case of complex number, we assign like that, and we give the outputs of this program. Let's totally think about what I'm written in there. We discuss is theirs. Okay, let's start out the string literals. In case of string literals, we are what you know what is string? String is a sequence of character that's surrounded by quotes. We can use the both single, double, and or a triple quotes for multiple string. And the character literals, in case of character literals, we just use the single or double quotes. Just means single character. In case of single character, you see, in case of single character, we use just a single quote or a double quote. You can use this single double quote also, a single quote also. In case of string, is a sequence of characters in quoted by a double quote. In case of single character, is also quoted by a double quote or single quote. In case of multiline, you can use as three single quote or three double quote. Okay, Unicode and raw string. Here's the Unicode and raw string. Before Unicode and raw string, you have to write U and R. And let's print these sections so you can know about these things. Okay, in this case, in the first print station, you can print the string, and second the character, third the multiline, and fourth the Unicode, then fifth the raw string. Okay, in case of second things, the Boolean literal. What is the Boolean literal? That means in case of Python, Boolean literal just returns two values. One is true, another is false. That means if the condition is true, it returns true. If the condition is false, it's written false. In case of Python, true represents as 1 and false represents as 0. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, in case of see that here is x equals in bracket 1 equals true. That means x is true. Okay, in case of 1, if this y equals 1 equals is false, because 0 represents false, so this statement returns a false, so y is false. In that case, in this print sections, you print the y. In that line, 0 represents false, not 1, so it gives us the return value as false, so it's y equals to false. In the first case, 1 is equals to true, so it returns as true. In the second case, if we print the 2 plus 4, that's when true value is 1 and plus 4 equals to 5, and in the second case false value is 0 plus 10 equals to 10, so it prints that's like just that way. You can see the documentation part. Here we discuss about the total thing, what is the main thing in this course. Okay, let's come forward. And in case of special literal, the Python contains one special literal, that is none. We use to specify that the field has not been created, and specify that the field was not been created. In case of the specific types of program, we define a menu function. Inside menu, we set the argument drink as drink, then it displays the available. Okay, and where the argument in fruit, it displays the none. Okay, that means if drinks is available, it displays drinks is available. Let's run it, and after running, that's showing that the drink is available, because the available string is assigned to the drink, so it's written the drinks is available, and elsewhere the food is assigned to as none, so it's written the value is none. So none is a special kind of literals. The next literals is collections. There are four type of collections: list, tuple, dictionary, and set. We'll discuss it in our next videos very briefly. And so let's just think something and just know something about these types of literals. In case of list, we just create a list just like that way. In case within the third bracket. In case of tuple, we just use the first bracket. In case of alphabets, that means in case of dictionaries, we use the second bracket, and in case of vials, in this case it's a set, so in this sets we also use the braces. Okay, so print these things, and we get the right answer like now. Yeah, you get it. So in these fruits, the list is printed, and in the second part the numbers are just like tuple, and it's print as like tuple. And the second third thing, it's a dictionary, so print like as a dictionary. And then the fourth thing is the vowel. So in this tables put them the lists of foods and the tuples of numbers, the dictionary of having the values of key and the value, and the last one the vowels. In this case the vowels are put it in a set. That set refers to a vowel. Okay, that's it total about the literals. So guys, I think you enjoy that thing. Please like, share to your friends, and subscribe my channel. Thank you.